So the mid-round calls are so important. So if it all depends on your IGL, and you know, mid-round calls can go anyway. So I think it's going to be, you know, anyone's game.
I think so as well.
map.
It's going to be Void who opens it up for us, and DarkSided get the first kill. If we're going off of Monkey Fist metric of last game, that's DarkSided winning the round. So he's called it now, according to that metric. But my friend,
that was just that map. Cobblestone seemed to heavily favour that. There's Kyoto and Disco are going to swing the favour back to Avant.
Yeah, they are. Picking up Andy and SK. We're left with James, Noisia, and Void to retake this one. Raz playing heavy back.
And Plant's gone down as well.
It has James pushing out with Noisia here. Going to be looking for Raz in that spot. Raz, if he pushes too far out for the peak, is going to be spotted here. He's going to play Noisia, challenges him. He picks up Noisia, now looking for James. James will turn, but Sonic will find him playing down in the water. And it's Void left up on short. He gets some taps out. Looks for the rotate to Monster to try and pick up Disco. Nah, I'm feeling that as well, my friend. No chance for him. He's going to look to just get as damage as he can, move him back. But Disco has an answer.
All right, Avant starting off strong. So, you know, you said Void got the opening pick, but, you know, that's the only pick that we saw the DarkSided roster get. Forcing into this one, CZ, Steagles, hit to 50. Whereas across the board, we've got 3 AKs, 2 UMPs, plenty of utility on Sonic and Mizu. So, Avant, the firepower to take this one. I'll be surprised if they don't, although, you know, it's not a possibility. Disco and Sonic going to open it up. That was fast and furious, a bit of run and gun.
And that Incendiary, the Molotov, opening it up for them as well. That'll be Sonic's kill.
SK's replied,
picking him up, though. Yeah, that's right. The reply comes through. The bomb has been dropped. And we're going to see even around here. Raz finds SK with the AK. Kyoto finding Andy, and Mizu will shut it down. James going up top. Bomb plant not quite going to go down, though, for the extra cash. And Avant starting this off strong. Hey, look, maybe this is their response.
They're looking decisive, aren't they?
They are. They're looking clean.
They're going with a purpose into each bomb site, fragging out as you would expect. I suppose, you know, it's only these first couple of rounds. Of course, they converted the pistols, so they're probably going to convert this one and the next one. Oh, Void's got a Zeus. Where's that going?
That's the question, my friend. Normally it's James picking up a Zeus, so Void just deciding he's going to jump on and have some fun with it.
Round's over and done now. They've done the stack towards running up long. Oh, sorry, running up towards Fountain. Nothing's paid off. There's the B-bomb side is where Avant were going, and you know.
Did you just see Kyoto's name? It was Disco with a massive 2 frags there on SK and Noisia. But Kyoto from the outside threw the nade in the window, just in case anyone's there. He hit the wall and came back straight out the window, the 1-2. So it just looked funny. Void playing a sharp angle here for the Zeus. Will he find Disco? No, he will not. Disco finds his third, and Sonic will pick up James, Mac 10, getting that cash, and Avant 3-0.
Well, we're into the gun rounds now.
We are.
Well, the first gun round. Warp coming out for Andy almost immediately. There's only 2 kills in total for DarkSided after those first 3. Like,
not looking good there, my friends. 2 and 15 for a team KD. It's a bit rough, but you feeling that now the guns, DarkSided's going to launch back against Avant?
It depends on how Avant play this one out. Once again, they're moving with a purpose. They're looking aggressive, and Andy from the boost going to take down Mizu to start things off.
Gotta say as well, I love how quickly he moves off of that boost. He's not looking to get another one. Soon as he hits that shot, he goes, cool, I'm down, let's go.
Oh, beautiful
flash. Get a kill and move. Noisia gonna put a bow on it. That's Disco and Sonic going down, and Void finding Kyoto leaves us with Raz.
Yeah, that UMP spray looked a bit shaky as Raz trying to hide out in the smoke. They know pretty well where he is. There's peeking, but he had the drop on him, but Andy's there for his second frag of the round. Save some of that utility, and DarkSided picking up their first one, but that was a bonus round for Avant. They've still got plenty of cash to splash.
They certainly do. Disco, before buying up, 9.1k. His 7-1 KD lending him that bank.
In the majority,
even after buying 4.3, so he can buy next round.
Yeah, the majority of those frags were with the SMGs, so that's $600 each of those. That's a lot of money.
incendiary and Molotov reply down there in the connector. Neither team going to have positional advantage when it comes to the stairwell.
Raz and Sonic took a lot of damage from a nade over towards Fountain by Playground. So beautifully done. I suppose that's just how to counter when Avant is decisively grabbing that map control. You can time those nades to do a lot of damage. Everything's slowed down, everything's quieted down. Looks like it's going to be some toilets control coming out for the Avant roster. Smoke's going to come out so they can push on up, and the incendiary is going to try and make sure no one can push in through the actual toilets. Andy is just going to miss the timing on Raz and Mizu as they cross, as they are going to boost up looking for their own pick with the AWP. It's just those angles. You know?
Raz Mizu's boost just as we get the cross from Andy as well. So it's all down on that timing, my friends. Some close opportunities that we haven't seen come to fruition. James, aggressive push here. Here's Raz and Mizu. He knows that they've boosted here. Oh! The spray one. The second he'll find it. And Kyoto getting the response. James impactful here in the mid. Sonic finds Void. Will he find Andy though? Andy holding here. Flash out. Andy gonna drop back. Oh! Collateral on the hold. Noisia picks up Disco. Andy and James, two very impactful kills there in round number 5. God damn.
That was a tough spot for the AWP. We saw him trying to shoulder peek, bait him into having the shot, but he times it to perfection. Avant timed it pretty badly. And, oh, that's one for the highlight reels.
Absolutely. DarkSided trailing behind Avant. Still 1 round in it. Avant playing with 3 AKs. Raz and Sonic, Deagle and CZ. Back here. James will find him. And that's the opener for round number 6, looking to Avant's favour.
Yep. Looks like they're going to gain some control up by A, as well as Disco's found Andy. Noisia with just the MP9. It's obviously not ideal, as Void is getting him behind. Is he going to find anyone? No. He's looked the wrong way, and Sonic's going to upgrade that CZ. Now everyone on Avant has rifles. It's just up to Noisia and SK. SK with the AWP, Noisia with the MP9. This is probably a round over here. DarkSided are going to try and save these weapons on through.
I think so.
Well, it's not all said and done. They could pull off something nutty.
They could, they could. As we see here, Smoke coming out, looking for the A site. Will we see the rotate? We're seeing Noisia push through here. He will be meeting Disco. Disco going to take him down. SK did see the rear end of Disco. He might push for short here to take Disco out of the consolation prize. Needs to be careful moving behind him is Mizu. Not going to commit down though. Shots fired out here. SK looking for Disco. Will he find him yet?
I'd be surprised if he saves this through. Ooh, 180s. That's a foreshowing from Mizu. But Sonic's there for the reply and grabbing that AWP to save one through.
Looks good for Avant here, my friend. They push the lead back to 2 rounds, and it forces DarkSided back onto pistols.
Yep.
SK with the cash at 4, but he's going to have to hold on to that. We will see Andy.
Oh
no, he's going to buy. Okay, we're going to see the force up here.
All right, well, this is the position that Avant were in when they ran around. 2 rifles instead of 3 this time, and 2 CZs. SMG and Andy. He's going to try and maybe build some cash up for that AWP if he can get it in his hands. But no head armor, right? There's an M4 on it easy though. I suppose, you know, it's not worth everyone spending $300 just in case they come into facing Mizu, but...
Gotta say, I love James playing here with his signature CZ Chalice. Back in the days. Mizu here, but Mizu will have the drop on him. Mizu looks for an opportunity for someone else, but there's nobody else from DarkSided playing so aggressively, and it will be Con in Avant's pocket.
Yep. Looks like they did see the rotate coming through to A though. So Andy's going to try and aggress on that flashbang he's thrown on out, but he's going to have to try and fall back hard behind the truck here with SK. And looks like they're going to be joined by Void as well. So Avant may be walking into this stack, but they haven't committed. The bomb's still hanging around con. It can go anywhere, but it looks like that's the way they're favouring now. Very slow and methodical from Avant in this one, isn't it? We saw them start off with so much purpose, but they've slowed it down. And
they have.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing that, like, they start off methodical and fast with purpose. Now I think they're just taking their time. They don't want to underestimate DarkSided's firepower as they have done previously. Mizu finding Noisia here. It's Void on Sonic. Make damage on Raz. Disco gets SK eating up rank from the back of the truck. We'll find Disco, but Kyoto will shut him down. 5-2 for Avant. Now we're really seeing DarkSided forced into the eco round. They are going to have to save hard.
Yeah.
Avant with the 3-round lead, they're going to look to push that to a 4th, see if they can roll that into a 5th as well before DarkSided can really buy.
Yep, that was, you know, DarkSided forcing nothing from it. Interesting that they decided to put the CZ down in con. You know, pretty hard. Like, I suppose it was close range where the CZ's going to rule, but, you know, just no trade back potential or anything. Looks like we are going to see the double peak here, though, as Mizu's going to get the double spray down. Only, what, 15 HP taken for it?
Yeah. Aim punch doing Mizu well as the spray. He connects a lot of bullets. Not only does he get the frags, but it mitigates the damage as James and Andy just can't get the shots to land either. So a good start here for Avant. Dominant with those 2 kills leaves us Noisia, SK and Void to hold, 2 of which are playing for B. And Void was playing in mid.
Well, yeah, this is probably another round over. Of course, there is still the 2 left on the B bomb site, which is where Avant are hitting. But SK's got 1, you know, on a full save round. That's decent. But you know, now they can purchase, it would seem.
It certainly would.
Is that Andy going for the glass cannon?
I thought they, I underestimated the loss bonus coming into this round. Wasn't sure. I thought they'd have to wait another to buy, but if they can make use here.
I'm just so surprised about the glass cannon.
Andy, yeah. Look, I think he's looking to make a difference of that up, and he's already made it worth it as he rushes to push on Mizu. Mizu getting that nade out, and I don't think Mizu's going to be looking to do that anytime soon. Well,
I don't think he expected him to have the AWP or be in that position, as Kyoto's been spotted out by James. Kyoto, I think, waiting for some support from Raz as that smoke is cleared. James is going to have to fall back though. So, man disadvantage for Avant. Where do they go with this one? Looks like they might be heading towards B, but that's where 3 members of DarkSided are. Of course, Andy's rotated that AWP over to long. Just going to watch that. Hold that down, but it's going to be a 4-on-3 on the B site when Avant decide to go. Looks like Raz might want to enter fully scoped in. I don't mind that. You can be quite surprised if you're pre-aiming in the right spot, and he's going to have Disco to try and help support him. SK is probably going to be the first point of contact here, as he is going to see the utility coming out, and he's missed his shots there. He's going to have to call back. Oh, that's a beautiful flash. Everyone is fully blind. SK is going to get 2. He's going to have to reload before Raz is going to take down Noisia. Kyoto there to trade back on SK. Void is going to go down to Kyoto as well. 2-on-2 right now. 2-on-1 though, as James has found Raz. That's the AWP down, and it's all up to Kyoto with 23 seconds to go.
23. James isn't going to give him a chance, and he will take plenty into the next round as well, picking up utility, picking up an AK. DarkSided 3 to Avant 6. Very good round out of DarkSided. Avant, it was that positioning from SK with the flash after that initial peak. Had there not been the team play for that flash, SK would have been caught out. He would have been seen, however, he was able to get that drop. He would have been overran instantly. I would be surprised if he had gotten the 2 there like that. Andy trying to play aggressive up towards Fountain's going to have to fall on back though. They certainly will, and I'm liking the positioning out of DarkSided here. Not as aggressive this time. They're giving up comp. They say, you know what you like? We've got mid, we've got B and A, and we've got long. You make a move, we'll see. You can have your little switches between playground, between the back of mid, and between B. It's a bit wet and short, but fundamentally, we're going to stop. Yep. Looks like they not giving up control of toilets too easily, though.
Mizu's just going to waltz through connector, no resistance at all. And James is probably going to want to have to fall back in just a moment. He's going to see Sonic. Sonic has no idea. And James is going to open up and he's going to fall on back. Flash to cover him as well. And he's going to push on back.
And we see the utility played for James here as well. On Mizu, and he's going to be able to pull back. Great smoke, great flash coming out to it. Initially turned Mizu away, then the smoke to cover James's entry. Kyoto now wise to this, preparing for James to push yet again. It's not going to happen. SK does go down to Disco. Elsewhere on the map as we're watching this mid play. Kyoto has been spotted by James, but as James goes to change, Kyoto repeats and we'll get the frag.
Alright, so it's even up to a 3-on-3 right now. Raz trying to spam on through the wall. As Disco is going to come down to wet. Noisia is the only one close by with a Famaka out now. Noisia's getting ready to peek. No, he's falling on back. But he's going to finally peek and find the frag onto Disco. Timeout.
Well done for time, DarkSided. I like this.
Kyoto died after time, didn't he? No cash for him.
He did. So no loss bonus for him for surviving to the round. But I like this from DarkSided. Like I said, and you pointed it out early as well. In that round, they played back. They gave up that control of time. They don't need to be giving up 1 or 2 players there when they've got the buy. And now we see them. They hold the sights. They prevent that push on B. Noisia, very good play down in wet, preventing anything coming from that. I like this very much. And Void barely even need to do any damage to Mizu there.
Oh!
Andy is going to cover him as Sonic pushes through. Void may have had that kill. Andy picks up Disco, and Raz, he is on fire right now, and Kyoto going to be the last man standing. Try and find Void. He does, but SK has got him on the rear end. Andy, 3 for the round, and DarkSided authority in round number 11.
Oh baby, a triple for Andy.
I didn't even get to, oh, sorry Sam, you didn't get to speak in that round, and I just
no, it was over so fast. I had nothing to say.
I was facilitating this discussion about positioning, and then before that we jumped into disgustingness.
Yeah, well, it just seems like Avant were just peeking the AWP one by one. It's Andy just peeking on out, bang, back to cover, peek on out, bang, and James is going to start it off with his own zoom banger.
Zoom banger.
Zoom banger.
Ooh. Is that a technical term?
Oh, sure. In my book.
It is.
Oh.
Another zoom banger coming in from Andy. Sonic going to go down, and it seems like the zoom bangers are the way to take this round. I'm going to use it as much as I can. I love it.
Well, it looked like Sonic had actually seen Andy there, but then he looked off at the last second and was suddenly dead.
Ready? I was going to say, you ready for James for the flick up and the wall bang? You ready for that? But not going to happen here. Raz going to go for the boost. James may have seen him. Yeah, I think he did. He hasn't quite hit the shot, though. He saw that initial boost. Mizu without the angle.
Well, it's a 5-on-3 now. DarkSided have stopped Avant's tracks in this round. It looks like Kyoto is going to get back on the train, though, taking down SK. So 4-on-3 feels a lot more possible, but Andy is looking to look towards A long, where we do have Kyoto pushing up, and Andy's going to peek out. Have you seen him? No, Raz is going to find the shot. Evens his man count into a 3-on-3. He flashed out though. Void is going to find one. He can't find the triple spray down, but he has taken Kyoto quite low. That utility could do it. No.
James going to be playing from bank here. Mizu looks for him, but timing is key. Noisia playing on the flank, and they are not ready for this. Mizu down, and Noisia with the spray. The bomb plant doesn't get in, and DarkSided have evened it up. And he did not get to pick up the AWP there. James threw him the secondary, but we weren't able to get that pick up there. Noisia just not quick enough on the uptake.
Unlucky, but DarkSided evening up the score 6-6. Just looking at the kills, it's fairly even across the board. As I said, it's going to be a bit of a slugfest. No one really stepping up. It's in rounds, yes, but as a team, pretty even.
It really is even. The advantage however, DarkSided are stepping it back up. James, despite going down, has done significant damage here. Sonic down to 51, Disco to 15. So one frag, yes, but high impact for the round. And it's left to the other 4.
Yep, trying to get those eco frags. Always good to pad your stats with, but yes, that is a lot of damage done. Sonic and Disco both down quite low, and Kyoto down to none, of course. But where do Avant go? Really feel like they'd want to explode out into the bomb site and at least get a bomb plant. That'd be, you know, a dream in this round.
It certainly would.
Especially,
oh, go, Sam. You talk.
look at how like DarkSided is set up. No one's really on B to hold it off. They're holding it quite far back, but Void is taking down Sonic to start things off. And SK from range. See Mizu, easy shot right there. He's going to see Disco. He's going to see Raz. Can he finish it off? Yes, he can. SK with those final 3.
That's all he needed, my friend. He's done so well to pick up those frags. And the thing was, DarkSided, they were counting the fact that Avant was playing with less range. You know, they're having to
of course,
play at longer distances, so DarkSided sits back. Like we saw with SK, he used that range with his M4 to his advantage, and he's managed to pick up those 3 kills. Well done as we head to round number 14. 7-6 scoreline. DarkSided taking the lead now. Andy on the push down for Mizu. He's not quite prevented here from pushing. Mizu, if he peeks, might fall to Andy, and he will. There it is.
pretty much an impossible battle to win, right? There you go to get the perfect fire. Oh, almost through the smoke, Andy. I think his crosshair was on the body, but then of course, you know, he just scoped in, so his accuracy was a bit off.
Was a little off. Andy with the advantage. Also like the fact we got 4 kits on the side of DarkSided on CT as well. We saw plenty of options in the last map. The kits just weren't abound for the CT side.
Oh yeah.
Saw it a couple of times where even if they managed to win, I mean, there was plenty of times where Atletico prevented Greyhound from being able to have the opportunity to defend. But if they had a kit and then had been able to get a kill, it would have afforded them those 5 extra seconds.
Oh yeah, don't be a loser by diffuser. So, where do Avant go with this? They've stalled out quite a bit, 30 seconds on the clock, and it's, you know, all they've really done is lost the man, Mizu. Just outside of con. Now their utility's coming on out, they're going to force these members DarkSided back, and James is going to take down Sonic before the smoke can bloom. He can't get a second though, Raz is there for the reply with his own AWP. 15 seconds though, the plant's going to have to come on down as the rotate is coming in hard and fast. Bomb's going down, so 4 on 2 now as Andy's found Raz. That's the other AWP going on, take him down. As SK is going to see the head of Kyoto, as Kyoto did take down Andy, and it's all to from short, and SK with another. SK really stepping up in these last couple of rounds.
Certainly has, man. He's now sitting 11 kills, 10 deaths, so he's turned his negative KD into a positive here as DarkSided pick up another round. He's playing with the defuse time here though, letting his teammates pick up extra gear. He could have had the defuse there early, but that may have prevented Noisy to pick up the second off. So
yep.
Another advantage of having that kit is also actually, I mean, it seems a little silly, but it's not. It's playing with that defusal time as well, and knowing we win early, we got time to pick up resources.
On the flip side though, he could spend 10 seconds defusing without the kit rather than the 5, and that's still the same amount of time to go pick up extra utility and such. But yeah, kit is, you know, a must. Look, everyone's got one now on DarkSided. Of course, it's final round. Spend all your cash, spend all your money. As Andy's going to open up on the disco. Kyoto pushing through monsters, going to get flashed out, but so is Noisia. The flames, he's going to go down to SK. Looks like Raz is there for the trade though. Headshot, as he's going to send his own flash on out. But Noisia's aware he's here, as Andy with the AWP is going to take him down. Before Mizu has found Void. 2 on 3. Alright, that was quick.
It was quick. We saw, I like what DarkSided have been doing as well, putting, you know, Andy heading towards Wet, looking through that cross tunnel for the pick as they look to enter monster. That's what he's been doing. He's been playing back onto short. So having the confidence, making sure, you know, they're not coming down con. Okay, watch there. Watch for that kill. It's been opening up. It's opened up a couple of rounds here for the defense of DarkSided. And Avant, that bomb trickling around. James is playing in toilets. He's going to be aware of this, and he's going to look for the peek out long here for
just
Sonic.
You watch.
Sonic with the fire, going to pick up a lot of damage down on James, and Measy can rotate.
Yep, and that's going to cause Andy to rotate as well. Looks like he's going to be coming up to A, but suddenly Avant have changed their mind. Noise just going to spot him out when he peeks out here, and Noise is going to find the shots as well. All up to Sonic now, and Noise is not going to finish it off, so 2 AWPs against the AK of Sonic.
Look, one of them just has to hit a shot. That's all it is. Andy has to hit a kill.
Oh!
And Sonic's going to get the kill. No bait on the shoulder pick needed.
I don't think he's got any ammo in his gun. He has to reload. Yep, there we go. James will surely have heard that, and he's going to pick up the CZ, find the frag, 15 HP, doesn't matter. Bit of
BM.
Yeah, bit of the old AWP shot to the dead body. As that is DarkSided, closing out this half, 9-6.
And we'll be back after a couple of moments. Get ahead of the game with WD SSDs. This is the WD Cyber Gamer Premier League for Autumn 2018. We're here on Overpass number 1 in this 2 best of 1 Overpass series. Finals tickets are available now. We're toted to ! tickets in chat for details, but it's not working at the moment, so just PM me at Judge Brand, DM me on Twitter after, and I'll give you all the details you need. Or just DM me for the hell of it, because I'm lonely.
Slide into his DMs, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, look, my wife works away now. I'm lonely, so okay, this is the most social interaction I get every week.
Oh.
Monkey Fist, we're here. We've just seen DarkSided on the CT side of our first Overpass map. Of course, the vetoes came down to 2 lots of Overpass tonight.
Yep.
How are you feeling about DarkSided now as they enter the T side?
Well, you know, they do have the round advantage, of course, on 6. What I'm interested in is Raz has gone for a CZ armor buy. It looks like Kyoto's bought a CZ and Smoke and thrown the CZ over to Raz. So that could be impactful into this one, as they are going to push out into the side. SK's checked one corner, but he doesn't see Measy. But the frags are going to finally go into DarkSided's favour. 4 on 3, and the bomb has gone down.
They've planted this cheekily in the smoke for truck. Noisier going to go down to Kyoto.
It's a weird spot to plant.
Yeah, look, I'm not sure why they've planted there, to be completely honest.
It's hard to cover.
I mean, they could have planted from mid. James picking up Disco and Kyoto. Look, this is James on the hold here. Raz has no hit. He will get the kill. And I think he's got time, yeah.
Yep.
He's got time.
Easy enough. Yeah, such a silly spot to plant. It was just completely out of their control, and you know they had to suddenly start pushing up, and like, they just fell.
They did. I mean, I can. No, I'm not. I can't rationalize this right now, Monkey Fist. Like, maybe okay, we're planning for the confusion. Maybe they're gonna think we planted it over behind in mid, but we didn't. If they planted it on the truck and it was less visible from where they were coming from, you know, banking up the stairs.
That's like punching yourself in the face to confuse your opponent.
Yeah, like I'm not sure. Look, maybe James is gonna tell me otherwise at our next gym sesh, but I don't think that was the way to go. I'm not sure what they're doing right now.
I think
they're playing for the slow push.
What they're probably doing, right, is instead of using the timeout, they're just going to waste all the time in this round and have a chat.
Yeah.
Talk about what's going on, like, you know, the 5 Glocks and a flash.
A P250 for Andy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sonic is going to peek on out. He's wondering what they're up to. SK's going to find the kill.
Or is this just the play that, hey, once one of them pushes through aggressively, you can trade out and pick up an M7? Like, is that
300 IQ plays?
Yeah. Look, guys, we're playing CS in 2018. DarkSided are in 3018 right now. Look, I think they're playing for the slow play. Maybe this is the debated pick. Boys running through. Disco going to pick him up with Sonic. Maybe they're caution to the wind and dropping this round.
That being said, just Glocks, and they've got it down to 1.
They have, like, I am seriously confused right now.
Well, that is the round in the end. So DarkSided should be able to buy into this one, as they did get the plant in the first one, of course. But yeah, that's what I reckon it was. They're just going to spend some time talking strats instead of having to use a timeout like it's a nothing round anyway.
Yeah.
Just Glocks, and you know, they managed to get some damage done.
Yeah.
In the end, after they've had their not official timeout.
Look, if they're saving timeouts, I mean, you get 4 of them a map. So if they're saving timeouts to just spam later in the game, that's cool. I don't know, maybe one of them had technical difficulties and they were in the round, they didn't want, too late calls timeout just as it happened. I don't know, but I don't think so. I think they're playing that next level, like you said, taking the time to reevaluate.
Maybe they were still debating whether they should buy or not.
Maybe they were. Andy picking up Mizu. In response to Mizu finding Void. High level play is going to pick P90 and pick up SK and James. So this is 2v4.
Bit of a slow reaction there from SK. Maybe he didn't quite see him. He's going to take Andy down to 7. Andy's going to re-peek, but can't land anything. He's going to fall back off that one. Noisia and Andy against 4. Not much HP on Andy. I'd say this round is probably over. Unless, you know, they can just get something going. But it's not looking likely.
Certainly isn't. Hey, unless they can manage to get the crates pushed down A-long, get onto the bomb site well before either Sonic or Raz can see them. Then look, maybe they've got a chance, but they are playing for B here. We're looking through Monster at the moment. Noisia has seen Kyoto, or Kyoto's seen Noisia. Noisia flashed out. Andy playing up now. Kyoto looking for the kill. He peeks. Andy flashed out. Oh, Kyoto with the spray lines up Andy and picks up the kill on Noisia as well. AK picked up by Kyoto. He'll be able to bring that into the next round, and Sonic has one for himself too.
Alright, so 9-9 now. DarkSided gonna have to go for some digs. P250. Not looking hopeful in this one either, as SK's ambling out of spawn.
Look, what SK playing those next level World of Warcraft auto walk strats, right?
He's perfectly timed it for something.
I think maybe it was alt tab. I don't know, but Raz and Sonic pick up James and Andy, and we're here for round number 19. Good for Avant. Raz also finds SK. Noisia and Void left remaining. Just Void left remaining. Sonic gonna find him.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like DarkSided looking a bit lost.
I think,
or maybe Avant are just shutting everything down.
They're not bothering with those kinds of rounds. Oh my lord, Void pulling out the dirty.
You know, this is something we saw. Who was it that was pointed out? I think it was G2. I want to say MBK was doing it. Apparently, it's got better first bullet accuracy than the AK-47.
Yeah, look, I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. Those teams, and the alt set already, the CT equivalent. It's just, it feels dirty because you can ADS. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That being said, it's still super accurate even when you're not ADS. Like, it's like you get the best of both worlds. If you're holding an angle, ADS will be super accurate. If you're not, you can just still no scope fully accurately. But they are going to lose the first. SK going down as Noisia is going to engage with Mizu through the door. Once again, was that a failed grenade?
It was a failed incendiary. Mizu looked to drop that right down in there in the shack, and it bounced back at him. So it's the second time we've seen grenade going there. James picks up right. Void Noisia going to back up those stairs. DarkSided do have control of the ace site, or semi-control. We see James pushing down. He's going to be met by Disco. Andy plays on top of Dumpster and finds Disco taking him down. James and Noisia on the plant. And he'll go down to Disco. James goes to play from behind. Mizu, wise to it.
James needed to react faster there. He needed to support his teammates completely shut down and he rotate up. But like he just sat there for so long, let the enemies go past and kill his two teammates on site.
He did. I think he was looking for, in my opinion, that plant, because we saw the bomb planted that side of truck again. So this time we got to see what Avant meant with that plant, in that they can play the bank position and site, playing for the defense of it, to try and pincer them both in onto just that one entrance in. So you have to come up from the connector from B, go up the stairs at the fence to come out to the side. Otherwise, James gonna drop on everybody here. Sonic and Mizu going down.
Perfect flash. They had no idea what hit them while they were stacked up there. And it's a 5-on-3. DarkSided are going to get their first T round. It's not over yet, though. Oh! Andy's going to take down Disco before Kyoto's going to take down Andy. Perfectly, but Kyoto, almost another lineup as he is going to go down eventually. And it's a 3-on-1. Raz with the AWP is probably a save call. I doubt he goes for this one.
Look, he might look for exits, but I don't think this round is going to be Raz on the retake, to be honest. I think that, maybe he's playing that aggressive.
Well, Avant surely do have a bit of cash. They've won, what, 5 in a row now?
Yeah. Certainly have. Boyd, wise to it. And Raz, yes he will. Raz on the back track. Boyd going to pick him up and have the AWP. Probably going to throw this over to James. It's on Andy. Oh, either one, sorry. Should go to Andy. James on the secondary. Andy's going to pick it up here for the T side.
Yep, doubt we're going to see double AWP on T side. It's not unheard of, but it is, you know, a bit more exotic.
Absolutely.
Well, Sonic has been relegated to the FAMAS for this round.
He has.
Still managed to get a bit of utility behind it, however. What's the plan, though? Looks like Avant have got a lot of control up by Fountain and Party. 3 pushed up and 1 by A-Long. Just the 2 who are both down playing in wet.
Look, the plan is for DarkSided to get onto a site and plant the bomb. At the moment, they're just playing it carefully, though. They don't want to give up any picks. James will find Sonic Mizu on SK. Disco's done for, as Void finds him, and Andy picks up Disco. So we do have big control bombs being picked up from the spawn connector delivered to the site here. Void playing cheekily up in the smoke. We're left with Raz and Mizu. I don't think these guys can play the retake.
Yeah, great position from Void. Nice and aggressive up on in further from the site, sorry. He's going to make sure that, you know, if they do decide to go for it, he's going to be where they expect him to be, playing one of those off angles. But yeah, that's the round. Looks like they are going to go for the save, Raz and Mizu.
And a smart idea here in round number 22. DarkSided will be evening the scoreline, but with that AWP and M4 saved, it will look a little better heading into the next round for Avant, just not optimal.
Yeah, well, it looks like DarkSided have finally got their tails up. They looked a bit lost when they started losing rounds on the T side. But, you know, they've finally come on into it. These two teams, you'd say, are quite emotional, wouldn't you?
Look, they can be. They can be emotional, some of these players. And I think in this tight context, it might be getting a little heated between them. They're both sides fighting to keep their headspace in the game. I think if this was a stomping, it could spell doom for a couple of players in these teams. But at the same time, I think they've been getting better. I mean, speaking from experience, we've seen how fiery games can be on land. I think there's still a dent in one of our tables on stage right. So I think that playing with this team, especially with the young blokes in Void and Andy, you've got the old dogs in Noisy SK James being old dogs. I think you're going to be finding that balance in their emotions. They're certainly playing well here in a very competitive round. Void pushing on that smoke, gets the drop on Kyoto, and SK finding Mizu. Raz going to be looking for Void, will not find down here. James pushing forward. Will find him to finish it off as Void gets Sonic. DarkSided now take the lead.
Alright, but my thought on the emotional context is whichever team wins this map, is the other team going to be tilted going into the next one, do you reckon? Or?
I don't think so. I don't think so, unless there was like, you know, just those very tilting moments. Like, if this came down to 15-14, and
you lose to pistol.
yeah, you lose to a pistol by. Like, something like that, sure, it might throw them on rocks, it will throw anyone on rocks, but I don't think that's going to be the peak factor between these two teams. I think it's literally going to come down to how these two overpass maps are played. At the moment, they're a tight contest.
Yeah, it's definitely been a tight contest. A lot of back and forth. Some flash out from James. I don't think he's seen Raz. His gun's going to block his vision before Noisia has taken him down in reply. He's going to get peeked on by Kyoto, who can't land the shot, and he's surely running out of ammo, but the one tap at the end there has SK's also found Sonic. 2 on 4, and that's a bit of damage going done through the smoke.
DarkSided get the butter churn here. Not with the meat grinder.
Is that a technical term?
It is a technical term. It's a term where you see a large number of players on pistols die in a short called butter churning.
Butter churning,
yeah,
is
butter
it?
churning, you heard it here first. But Noisia picking up Disco. It's 3 for him for the round. Mizu pushing up for it, but Noisia will find a 4. Bomb planted for that extra cash money, and DarkSided pushed their lead to 2 rounds, now 13-11.
Look at their economy as well. Noisia, Andy, Void, all around 9k, and they're all fully bought up.
Mm-hmm. This is looking good, my friend. The way they're going, they can easily buy into the next round, and the round after that, really. Meaning that DarkSided, even if they drop this, even if Avant pushes this to 13-13, they'll be ready for a contest. I like the movement coming from DarkSided here as they push into wet and short. James and Void hold that. Bomb dropped in the tunnel available, so they're obviously going to be preferring B here. Void going to get the boost from James. Let's see if he can get a pick over the wall.
Right, just seeing what he can see, which isn't a whole lot. Raz is just in the perfect position. That nade does a bit of damage there to Void, who is on the boost. The spam's going to come on through, not hitting though. Raz is just sitting unmoving. I think that's all. Void seen him. That's an easy shot.
Well done. Good use of the boost. Disco now going to reposition for the short. And Void aware to it. Will get damage down, but not the hit. Noisia on the back end is going to trade it straight back. Gets one of his own. And we're left with the 3v3. Control of the site handed over to DarkSided, but not without the fight. Kyoto goes down to James. James looking for another here. Mizu will take him down. SK. Will he fall? He will not. He refuses. And Sonic and Mizu will be his victims in round 25. Avant had a large control of this map early on, but DarkSided have pushed it forward, my friend. They're sitting 14-11 now.
Yep, and still plenty of cash for DarkSided. Avant, what's their response? Just pistols for this one. We're probably going to be seeing map point for DarkSided. Unless they can hit some nutty shots. You know, Deagles, CZ's always in with a chance, but, you know, still a low percentage play.
They can do it, I believe, my friend. I believe.
Big underdog fan, aren't you?
I love a good underdog story. It's a story of my life, except the underdog's never achieved in my situation. But look, it's part of Australian culture enjoying the underdog story. Andy picking up Sonic is dashing my dreams of an Avant comeback to start this round on the pistols. The A site, all of Avant rotate towards it. They're looking to try and prevent SK finds Disco, and you'll get Kyoto, but not before Kyoto can assist Mizu in finding Void.
And just like that, it's off to Raz. He's trying to be sneaky, but James is going to spot him out. 2 for James, 2 for SK, and 1 for Andy. We're on map point, around number 27. And Avant, I'm going to be buying into this one. You know, we haven't seen any timeouts used. And I spoke about that kind of fake timeout.
Yeah.
But, you know, no team really opting towards it, and could that be to their detriment?
Look, I will say this time and time again, I come from a sports background, all of my life playing and across a range of sports as well, and the principle is always use timeouts strategically. We're not seeing that being done here, and look, if they want to push through and keep playing, that's fine, I get that, but you can never underestimate the value of sitting there with your IGL and going, okay, what do we do now?
Oh yeah, we saw Raz starting off this round with a missed shot. That should be a one and done, really, fullback, but a bit unfortunate to miss there. But it's a 5-on-5, a minute 10 on the clock. Andy looking up from short, scoped in. Raz holding a very close angle. Oh, he's going to tag Kyoto through the wall, taking down the 22 HP.
It was a good shot as well as DarkSided play for the winning round here. And we're seeing the boost come through again. Andy giving the boost up. James pushing to A, and A now cleared as Mizu and Sonic goes down. James strong. This man on point right now. And we're left Disco and the rest of them trying to play it back up. Disco picks Void. Raz gets SK as SK drops down to prevent the push. Bit too aggressive. James on the site will find Raz. That's 3. Will he find a 4th coming up? He's behind Disco and he'll find 4. Will he get 5? James just misses it. Will he get a 2nd? He does. James gets the ace to finish off our first round of Overpass 16-11.
Wow. That was...
Damn.
That was exciting, wasn't it?
That was, yeah, really?
James really stepping it up in that final round. You know, he's going to be pretty chuffed about that going into the next game. Oh, there's that double from Andy. It's a bit dirty, wasn't it?
It was. Look, James dropped 27. He had 15% of the kills in that game himself. And there's the finish of his ace right there. An amazing map coming out of DarkSided. I thought Avant had that a lot stronger than what they did, but DarkSided, they took their anti-timeouts and put them to good use coming back in the end. Yeah,
in the end, DarkSided looked stronger. They had their good CT side and were able to convert their T rounds as well.
And they certainly did. Stay tuned. We're going to come back with the second Overpass map here in this 2 best-of-1 series between DarkSided and Avant Gaming. For now, have a suss of this. The Prophets of Rage are also coming to download